Aries, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your love life for July reading. Once a month, I hone in on what is going on romantically with you. I'm going to take a look at the person of interest in your life, whether you're in a relationship or not, whoever you are dealing with this month. We're going to take a look at their feelings, their actions and behavior towards you, your feelings for this person, the potential outcome this month, the overall general energy, as well as some advice from Spirit, as always. And the potential challenge as well that you could be dealing with in this relationship. And for those of you who are single, this could be a potential person coming towards you. All right, let's get started. Thank you for being with me. I hope you all had a happy 4th. Hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of barbecue last night, and I'm reading on the morning after. And I hope a lot of you who are watching from the States are enjoying some much needed time off. And you're enjoying catching up on some YouTube videos. I'm going to first start out with, as always, I always like to start out with some oracle messages. We're going to tune into the frequency of your relationships for the month ahead, right? This is the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Activation Oracle. For those of you who are interested, it is in my description box. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. All right, let's call in Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Aries today. Thank you for your guidance. And as always, for your love. Okay, Aries. I do have a small fan, so you might hear that. It's a little bit warmer here. So I got to have the air circulating. Okay, let's see, Aries. What's going on? What is the overall sacred geometry of your relationships? And this could apply to all of your relationships, what kind of frequency that you're going to be in, and what you're learning about and how, and your relational energy. Ooh, 6th chakra and presence. So, as we all know, the 6th chakra is in the upper realms. So this is you connecting with the higher aspect of the way you are responding and reacting to other people and the way you're relaying your information. So this is about relating and relaying, but from a higher perspective. And I'll read what it says in a moment, but this is the 6th chakra. Okay. And then we have presence. So you could be working on your listening skills where you're really honing in on what people are saying versus rehearsing what you're saying, gonna say while they're speaking. These are beautiful intentions. Very self-aware intentions as far as your relationships. The energy of the 3rd eye chakra supports our inner sight and intuitive abilities. Okay. So you could be listening to your instincts regarding certain relationships in your life, particularly one relationship where you're being guided to really hone in on your intuition. Okay. Really listen to what your 3rd eye is saying. Hone in on this region. Okay. And it's a royal energy. Purple energy is a regal energy in the spiritual world. You could even be seeing the color purple when you're being activated and when you're thinking about this person. Presence. The energy of presence supports our ability to focus our full attention and stay in the here and now. All right. I'm getting this overall higher perspective, listening with your intuition, and really being more present with everyone. But particularly maybe someone that you've been challenged by. And maybe you haven't responded that way or they haven't responded that way in the past. There could be a shift in the energy between you and a particular person where this was not part of the equation in the past. All right, let's get into the tarot now and find out how this person feels about you in the month of July. How does this person feel about you in the month of July? Whoever's on your mind. Let's see. How does this person feel about you in the month of July? Ooh, Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. This person wants to give to you. They want to give to you. Let's see. Let's see what comes out. How does this person feel about Aries in the month of July? How does this person feel about Aries? Ooh, nice. These both came out. We'll take them both. Beautiful. We have the Queen of Wands and the 9 of Cups. Well, This person certainly is very, very happy to have you in their life, whoever this is. Now, for those of you who are single and not in a relationship, this is about you and your relationship with yourself. And if you're intending to call in a new partnership, this is beautiful energy to be manifesting from. Queen of Wands, this is you feeling confident, feeling more attractive, and also content in the here and now. But this person, I'll tell you what, they see your beauty, inner and outer beauty, and you make them very happy. They enjoy spending time with you. If you're spending time with this person, more so in this month, it really is about being in the here and now and being present with each other. And there's a strong attraction. They also enjoy watching you work. They enjoy the work that you do. All right, we'll put that over here. I'm going to do it to the left. All right, now let's go into, we first started talking about their feelings. Now let's talk about their behavior and actions, because they could feel one way and actually treat you in a different way and outwardly. So they really do feel this way internally. Aries, that's why I had to preface that, because I had this feeling. Well, their behavior and actions, though, is contradictory, because we have the Five of Swords, which means you've had some conflict with this person, or you will have some conflict with this person moving forward. You've been challenged by each other. You might be pushing each other's buttons. This is why this is important information here at the very beginning, where this is the lesson, perhaps. I don't know what it is. We're going to clarify why there's been some strife in this connection overall. But the Five of Swords is an energy. Here he is. The title of this card in the deck is They Won the Argument, but They Were a Jerk About It. Okay? So this is their behavior and actions. You may see this side of them that you don't like. No one intends to show up this way, but this is your takeaway. All right? But we're going to clarify why they're showing up that way in their behavior and actions. Okay? There's a feeling of guardedness between the two of you. Now, let's see how you feel about this person, okay? How does Aries feel about it? Oh, Aries, you have some Six of Cups in this card deck. It really is. Look at that. They're on a rooftop. They've got this beautiful peak energy behind them, symbolizing softness, tenderness, gentleness, realness. This person brings out an authentic side of you. Perhaps a side of you that it comes so naturally out of you that it maybe irks you a little bit, that they see right through you. There's memories with this person or a feeling of nostalgia. This is the card of the soulmate contract. So this is a soulmate in your life. Some soulmates, reason, season, lifetime. But they're an important part of your path. Okay. I can't wait to clarify these. We're going nice and slow today. Hopefully you don't mind that. I'm feeling much better. Thank you for all of your support last week. I posted 7 days ago in a hat. I was not feeling my best, y'all. I was quite sick. So I'm, as you can hear me, I am much, much better. But still, it's interesting because you'll have like really strong days after you get sick and days where you're like, wow, just slower. So hopefully you don't mind a slower pace today. I'm just getting so much, there's so much love between the two of you that it's prevalent. When you think about this person, I think they put you in your feels. But you might be a little upset with them this month. Feels like there's a little bit of a standoff, Aries. All right, now we're going to go into, where do I want to go next, Spirit? We're going to go into the challenge. Someone has to soften here. Knight of Cups. If it is a standoff, I think there could be one person waiting on the other to apologize or to outwardly show their love, their desire, their affection. Someone's got to make a move. Okay, that's the challenge. If this is a standoff situation, the challenge is who's going to crack first? Now, if this is you being single, you feel a little bristly when it comes to opening up right now, this month. To the idea of a soulmate, you could be doing a lot of healing work, Aries. Working on being more present, connecting with your spiritual side. spending time communing with yourself, knowing that if someone comes, you may be a little bit guarded for some reason because of your recent history, but you are open to the idea of a soulmate coming towards you as long as they're coming in open, all right? Open-hearted. All right. Now, let's go into the overall general energy for the month, and then we're going to look at the potential outcome. All right, yeah. Spirit's saying it's going to have to take your time this month, Aries, with anyone you're dealing with or with yourself. Probably both, right? Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving energy in the deck. This is, let's be practical, methodical. Let's take our time. Let's be patient with love. This is being patient with love. Feels like there's some healing that needs to take place between you and another person, Aries. And maybe some patience that's required of each other. But this is the overall influence from the outside world on your love life. So this is Spirit saying, be patient with this process. There might be, either you need to be patient on something new coming towards you and intending for that and working on manifesting that from a very high frequency and being patient with the universe, or being patient with the situation. Not rushing into having a heated debate if you're getting upset by somebody. Taking a calm, centered approach is needed here. That's what they're indicating. Now, the potential outcome. Yeah. What I say, you're working on manifestation. You know what? I don't think I've done an Aries reading this year. Seriously, I don't think I've done an Aries reading this year that did not have the Magician. The Magician is magic. This is creating magic in your life, Aries. And I'm telling you, you have the potential to create magic in your love life this month. What are your intentions? It comes down to that. What are your intentions? And then you work hand in hand with Spirit to create it. All right. I'm loving what I'm seeing because I feel like there's this, immediately when I came into this reading, and pardon me if I sip on my coffee here, as it's really early. I woke up early this morning. You have so many attributes that are desirable, that are meaningful. I think that you have beautiful intentions when it comes to love, the expression of love. If you're in a relationship, this all applies. You know, if you're living with someone, married to someone, you are manifesting your way through your fighting styles and expressing your needs in a healthy way. Right? Not building up resentment. The number one pattern I see in love relationship readings that is the underlying root of a problem is resentment, the buildup of resentment and not forgiving. So I do see that there is a softening going on this month. All right, let's clarify this. My daughter got me this mug for Mother's Day. It's my favorite. All right, just a side note. Got to bring the love wherever we can, right, folks? I want to go straight to this. Why the universe is saying let's slow things down this month. Yeah, 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Now we have 3 5s. 5, 5, 5. Massive changes going on in a connection. Whether you realize it or not, the two of you are manifesting, or you, if you're working solo here as a single man or woman, you were manifesting your way beyond some recent strife. Whether you're frustrated with your love prospects, frustrated with being single, irritated when it comes to romantic love, or you're actually really frustrated with another person, I do feel like you're manifesting some massive changes this month. I think it's because of, there's lessons that had to be learned here. All right, let's see the Knight of Pentacles. Why is this the overall influence on your love life this month? The Knight of Pentacles. Show me, Spirit. Why have things slowed? I feel like things have slowed down, Aries. I don't know if you intended for them to slow down, or someone else, or just in general. You're sorting through some stuff, I'm getting. All right, Spirit. Okay. We're going to take these top 3, and then that'll be for the next batch. All right. Well, these are 4 that came out together, so we're going to talk about them. Yeah, healing. Timeout. You're on a timeout, either in love or with another. Yeah, so you can make a wise choice. Whether you're ready to open up to love again or to this person that you've been dealing with. Yeah, so you both can come together and do some healing together. Get on the same page. Make amends. There's confusion on how to do it. That's why the universe is slowing this energy down. When people take a time out and they reassess and they reflect, you start looking at it from all these different angles, don't you? You start going, well, maybe I should have taken into consideration their point of view, or maybe I did overreact, or maybe I should have, all the things that we think about when there's space. No matter who you're dealing with here, I do think that you are working on your approach to love and how to collaborate and effectively communicate and be clear. It's almost like it really comes down to slowing the communication down, slowing the words down even, just slowing down and being patient with someone, and being patient mostly with yourself, Aries. I see that if both of you have the intention to heal things and you have the same vision of coming together in the spirit of cooperation, you could be also very confused about several different options. Because 7 of Cups is the card of options. It's also the card of illusion, confusion, not knowing which direction to go in, being overwhelmed by different avenues. So you could be overwhelmed by how to even bring a situation together this month. Or overwhelmed with different options. Because you attracted all these people, but I'm getting that there's just an overall feeling of I'm not sure what to do about this. ... All right, now let's go into their feelings for you, which beautiful. Strong feelings for you. Strong desire. There's a lot of desire for fulfillment here, or there has been fulfillment here in the past. Again, wow. We have the Knight of Pentacles again. This person's being heavily influenced by this energy that we see over here of coming out of, maybe they were confused about what they wanted. Because the Lovers is a choice in love. Maybe you met somebody who wasn't quite ready, or there were other people involved. But I'll tell you, when it comes to the romantic love sector, 7 of Pentacles is a tall tale sign that this is about reevaluating and reassessing a connection. This person is really seriously, heavily thinking about, I think it's hidden from you, but this person is really thinking a lot about what happened between the two of you. And I do think that despite there being something out of your view right now, like you don't know that they really feel this way. I think that you had a major impact on someone, Aries, is what I'm trying to say. And slowly but surely they're realizing everything that went down between the two of you. Why am I getting that this is like kind of like a break in something? Or if this is you single, you were really reevaluating and reassessing what you need for yourself when it comes to how you want to be treated. You're really like, I want to be treated fairly. I want someone to, you don't expect someone to give you everything, right? It's self-derived, but you want it to be shared. And you're willing to be patient with love. I'm getting a lot of you, this is your intention around what you want and what you're working on manifesting. And what you don't want to put up with. Others of you, you are reevaluating and reassessing someone in your life who may be slowly approaching you after some time apart, so they could figure out what was really going on inside, deep inside. So you may be getting an apology this month from someone. Yeah. This could also be someone who's had their eye on you for a little while, Aries, that you don't even know. And they have been waiting for the right time, because we have the Knight of Pentacles here, and it's a choice in love. Someone who had to do a lot of healing work, who already knows you, who's ready to come forward. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of different messages here. Yeah, and my voice is going, so this is someone that you may not even know. It's a hidden person. You don't even know that they have feelings for you. Interesting. Wow. I do think it's kind of a mysterious month when it comes to love, with the moon here in this person's feelings. There's a lot of mystery, secret desire, secret feelings, secret longings. All right. Now let's go into their behavior and actions. So if this is someone you've been dealing with, it's not an unknown person's unknown. Let's see. Okay, yeah. You got someone who's got their back turned to you. Or if Six of Swords is the card of leaving and fleeing a situation with nothing but the clothes on your back. Okay? But it could also indicate travel, if you want to apply it more directly to. What I'm seeing is you might have someone who is willing to come see you and spend time with you. Their behavior and actions indicates that you make them happy, and they have a lot more clarity now after perhaps some conflict with you. You might have someone who's trying to approach you carefully, with careful consideration, who's timid about coming forward if you've had some disagreements. Especially if you're in a connection and it's a close connection and you see this person daily. There could be a willingness. Okay, I'm willing to move forward. I'm willing to put my best foot forward, and because you make me happy, and I have clarity about what I want now, and I'm sorry for what I said or did. So, yeah, I don't necessarily see that this person is kind of like, too, if it's someone that you've had a conflict with, and if you live at a distance from this person, if they're not in your daily life, okay, and you're living together or married, and this is someone who lives at a distance, they could be more preoccupied right now with making themselves happy and finding clarity in the situation. Two groups here. As always, there's usually a division here. But yeah, I do think that this person is distant from you. I think they have a lot of clarity about, they're being enlightened, right? The more they focus on what went down, I think they're being enlightened as the lesson beneath it all and why it happened. I think that you called somebody into your life. For some of you who went through a short-term experience, it's hard to look at it this way, but in time, you'll see that it helped open you up and heal some things in the way you were relating with us. This was, some soulmates come in and they're just here for 6 months, 6 months. Others are here for years. So I'm seeing a group of you that are single, right? And you are moving toward happiness and clarity in your love life. And you're being patient with the universe and your manifestations. I'm seeing a group of you who are actively involved in a long-term commitment, going through a little bit of strife this month, and finding clarity and happiness again with this person. And I'm seeing some of you who were dating someone, and it didn't really get off the ground because you both met so you could heal certain things. Now, let's see what's going on with the Six of Cups. This is how you feel about this person. So this is where the tables turn. Let's see how you really feel this month about this person. Hierophant. Yeah, see, some of you are married. Yeah, wow. Some of you, all right, now, this applies to all three groups. If you were in the group where you were in a marriage, you were wrapping up a cycle with this person where you're learning how to really trust your intuition and be more present when triggered and when communicating. And taking your time, right? Not hiding how you feel, okay? Not hiding how they feel. I feel like it's a mutual thing. You're both mirroring each other. If you're in a marriage or a long-term commitment and you're working through how to find clarity in the way you can come together. Now, I just saw 444. Look that up. But it is a very positive indication that you're being protected in this This is a divinely protected bond because of the lessons that it served both of you. We have the World, the King of Wands, and the Hierophant over the Six of Cups. I mean, you strongly desire this person with the Queen of Wands, okay, and their feelings for you. So this is a bond that if it's suffered, it's something that cannot be broken. You're wrapping up a major cycle. That's why it's been pretty heavy. Now, for those of you who are calling in something beautiful, I see it. I see a beautiful commitment coming towards you this month. That's your intention. And you've been patient with this person. You may be trying to slow things down. You've had a spat and you're trying to work on things, okay, if you're actively talking to someone. Now, if you're completely single, I think you are manifesting this. You're manifesting with the power of everything you've learned in recent months or years, as long as you've been single, since the last person that you really fell for. This is someone that I think you're really, really bringing in, Aries, okay? We have the Ace of Swords. They're carrying the sword of truth here. All right, this person coming in. You have someone who may be traveling to you, who's had to take a stand for love because they desire happiness. They're ready for romance again. So I'm seeing this beautiful turn here where the intention that you carry is very beautiful. It's love, it's desire, it's commitment, it's learning the spiritual lesson. For those of you who had a short-lived experience and moving on, okay? I hope I'm being clear. I just see 3 distinct groups, and I'm trying to appeal to all the groups that I see here because there is, a division here because everyone's in a different place in their love life. But overall, what I'm seeing for all of you is the more you are present and the more you trust your intuition and the more you really desire to manifest from a place of magic where you believe in the higher ideals of love, the higher octaves of love, and you vibrate from that place, then you will see that mirrored out to you. But if you're looking for the worst in someone, or you're seeing what could potentially go wrong in a connection, or you're building up resentment towards someone and you're not talking about it, that's when I see problems arise. All right, now, what's the challenge here? If you are going through a break with someone and there is a desire for this to come back together again, let's see, the challenge here is Knight of Cups is let's bring the love back. Now, this applies to all of you, and if you're single, this is a new love offer. Is this person going to come in this month, in other words, or is it going to be more waiting? Let's see. All right. There are plans being made. Aries, I'm loving this. Woo. Okay, Aries. Yeah, this is that whole I'm deeply committed. I'm deeply committed to this person. They make me happy. We're working on moving past the hurt. So the challenge is, can you move past the hurt and put the love first and really open up and create and, maybe do some romantic dates. This is bringing the romance back in after there's been some hurt. So the challenge here is, are you going to let this person back in and heal things and forgive? Okay, Aries, and for those of you who are calling in new love, I do believe that you have something imminently coming to you because of the Lovers and the healing that you've gone through and coming out of some sort of confusion and being patient with love. You have someone who is coming towards you with clarity, right? With the intention of, I want a high level commitment. And they're ready to bring their A game. I think both of you are ready to bring your A game to romance and to love. I do see a lot of you who have gone through hurt. You were actually out of that hurt. You're manifesting something deeper because you're learning from the lessons. Okay. So I do think a lot of you are single are going to meet someone this month. And for those of you working on a connection that has been a high level commitment already, you're healing through the pain. Okay. I do think that if you've been at a standoff with somebody, you're learning the spiritual lesson. And there could be a surrendering this month. Surrendering to like a truce. Let's call a truce. Okay. Let's bring the love back in and let's stop fighting each other. All right, let's see the potential outcome. This magician energy. The magician energy, Aries. I feel subdued today. Sorry, y'all. I mean, sometimes I get really, really jazzed, and I think it's because your energy is more like, I don't know why I'm getting like this jaded feeling. But I think that there might be some pleasant surprises in the month ahead, Aries, if you're willing to stay open to this person or to the idea of romantic love. The Magician, there you are, the Emperor and the Empress. Holy shit. Okay. You're actually raising. Wow. For those of you who are in a connection already, you're going from you're elevating in this connection. What can I say? You are elevating. Wow. And for those of you who are calling in your partner, your person, someone that you can really build a life with, I mean, it's a match. It's a perfect match. Okay, Aries, this is like incredible. Wow. Y'all never cease to amaze me. Seriously. I mean, the potential outcome is you're manifesting a union here. Whether you're in a connection and it's suffered lately and it's taught you both a lot, and now you're like, all right, we've learned our lessons. All right, let's make this relationship beautiful. And that's the thing. Where is it? I hope I have it written down nearby. Yeah, I wrote this down the other day. I was so struck by it. I think this will resonate. I don't know where I heard it, but love is much more about healing and witnessing another in the highest truth of who they are. All right. So I think that's been the lesson when it comes to your love life, Aries. I'm seeing that lessons have been learned, all right, with the Queen of Swords. And now you are elevating in this relationship. And if you've been in a timeout with someone, I do see that there is the potential for you to heal. I'm getting that one person might be leaving your life and you learned what you needed to learn from them so another person can come in. Okay? But for many of you, I do think that this is your intention this month and this is what you're manifesting. So no, don't fret if there's someone that has left your life. Okay? You're going to have something come towards you that is a better energy. Something bigger and better than you could have imagined, okay? If you start opening up to something and it fell apart and you're pretty certain this person isn't for you because you're not compatible, it served what it served, okay? So now you can call in, I mean, the Emperor and the Empress, y'all, okay, with the Magician. Whether you believe it or not, the outcome here is you're manifesting this. You're elevating your relationship, for those of you who are in one, and you're elevating the actual outcome. Because you could have chosen a soulmate that wasn't for you. How often do we do that? And we stay and we suffer. And we realize, wow, this isn't speaking to me on the level that I really want and need when it comes to the expression of love. Because we have multiple soulmates at multiple times in our lives, especially when you open up to love. It's up to you to discern what's the best fit for you. And you're telling me, oh, I'm looking for the absolute best fit for me, Jenna. And I believe you. I believe you 100%. 3 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Yeah. You might have had to choose, or you had someone around you who had other things they were dealing with. Yeah, and walking away, 8 of Cups, a release. You've been emotionally releasing lately, Aries. Been getting that off your readings. All right. Dropping the burdens. This is the advice from Spirit. Where are we at? Not bad, not bad. 33. Let's get the advice from Spirit. Ooh, nice. They came out in reverse. Yeah. You're coming out of a period of time where you had your heart on lockdown. Whether it was towards love in general or towards a specific person. You're like, no. I mean, the 7 of Wands in reverse, for me, it's the reversal of the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is very defensive, combative energy, like stay away, pushing something away. Now you're like, okay, you're dropping your guard, all right? And you're coming out of a transitionary period, okay? The 2 of Wands is that period of time where we're closing out one thing, willing to open up to another, but dealing with the hurt, okay? You've been healing hurt, okay? And I think that you are the actual challenge this month is, are you ready for what's next, Aries? Are you ready for what you've been manifesting all along, which maybe you assigned that category of an Emperor or Empress, man or woman, depending on who you're after here, to someone who was like a stepping stone. For others of you, you're coming out of a period in your relationship of high defensive reactivity between both of you and being in a transition, closing out one cycle in your relationship and elevating, okay? That quote I said, all right? I will repeat it one more time if you want to write it down and really reflect on it this month, because this is the higher ideal of love. Love is much more about healing and witnessing another in the highest truth of who they are. And that's everything, y'all. I'm going to get one last card. Like I said, this is going to be a longer one. I only do this once a month. It's very love-centric. You're working through the pain, Aries, that you've had in your heart. And I do believe that love has been a source of frustration for you lately. But you're coming out smelling like roses. So if you've been trampling through the mud and mired in the shit, I see nothing but a beautiful outcome here. This is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland. I want to get one final message. We're going to read from the book. Whoop, that is detach and balance. Okay, detach and balance. I'll show you those in a minute. Detach. Keywords: reflect, accept, decide, clarity, responsibility, fairness. Sometimes our ego prevents us from seeing events clearly. It's time to detach emotionally from a relationship or situation so that you can step back and reevaluate. Reflect upon how the relationship is working. Is it satisfying? What role do you play in its harmony or disharmony? An honest appraisal is required in order to gain clarity and help you better understand what might need to be done to improve it. This is true even if the relationship is already a good one. I love that. 11, detach. So that's one message for the month ahead. The second message is balance. Keywords: renew, acknowledge, compromise, equality, harmony, and healing. Sorry, I've got an itch. Balance is important in all aspects of life, but it is especially important in relationships, both with others and with yourself. This card suggests that you examine your relationships to see if they are truly in balance. A healthy relationship should include time to be together as well as time to be apart. Take some time in peaceful solitude to renew your acquaintance with yourself. Acknowledge what you bring to the relationship and what your partner brings to the relationship. Ensure that you both play an equal role and that no one person dominates. All right, so detach. Oh, I didn't realize there was more in the back. I did not know that. The number 11 is, and detach. It is important to accept that your previous actions, decisions, and beliefs have led you to your current situation, whether it's pleasant or difficult. We do steer the course of our lives, although often without conscious intent. By assessing your situation and accepting responsibility for it, you're able to free yourself from the need to blame another person or destiny. There's no guilt associated with this card, only clarity and empowerment. Once you've detached yourself from and examined a relationship, lack of relationship, or other matters of the heart, you're in a better position to decide what your next step might be. Remember that the detached card knows no ego. Decisions arrived at as a result of drawing this card must be fair and balanced for everyone involved. The affirmation: I accept the role I play in creating my relationships and my life. This is the card of justice, the traditional card of justice, okay? I just got this deck, so I wanted to pull it out and see. Now with the balance, interesting how that segued right into balance, this card. Compromise is required in order for a relationship to be harmonious. By willing to give and receive, by finding the middle ground, you'll help to ensure that your needs and the needs of your partner are met. Compromise also includes accepting that people are individuals with different personalities and ways of looking at the world. Embrace your differences. Rejoice in your similarities. If you find yourself at odds, be willing to work through issues honestly and with love, confident that your differences can be resolved. This is an excellent time to help heal discordant relationships by bringing them into better balance. If you're seeking a romantic relationship, balancing aspects of your own life will open the way to new love. Also, making sure that your relationships with family and friends are in balance will set the tone for the new romance that is on its way to you. Affirmation: I embrace our differences and bring balance and healing to my relationships. Temperance. So we have major arcana of justice and temperance closing out the reading. That is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. So I think that if you bring in a sense of fairness and patience when it comes to love this month, Aries, you will get to the outcome you seek, all right? Which is a divine union that has healthy boundaries of autonomy and togetherness, okay? Sending love.